having a conversation with a friend, and as I was developing this show, it was really centered around the quarantine and, me as an artist being able to share my artistry. And, with the world shutting down, I wanted to figure out a way to do that and on a way that wouldn't be too taxing on me. But I was just making all this music and I wanted to share it with the world. And, the way that the output for a lot of artists now is so incredible. I really salute those who have the creativity to just bam, bam. But it's good music. Not just crap, but just putting out great music. So that's cool. So I was like, well, this is my contribution to the world, is be able to produce the music, the beats, and share them with you in a way, on a DJ style. So salute to all my DJs. I am not a DJ, but salute to my DJs who have been helping me out. Nate Jeezy, Corey T, and all the whole district soul, all those DJs. Salute. They have a network of people, and I salute and it's so amazing. But I was thinking about also where this idea came from of being able to produce all this music, one show where you just have one artist, you're hearing all his music for a particular time. Now, when I was in high school, this is where I found out. I discovered this after Brunch Beats, but this is where this idea came from. I was in high school, 17, 18. I had been introduced to the band called the Beatles. For those that may know or may not know about the Beatles, amazing music, amazing catalog. Of their own music, but also their own renditions of other people's music. On Sundays in DC, there's a radio station, 100. I think it's 100.3 oldies, old school. And on Sundays, they would play an hour of the Beatles music. It was called Beatles Brunch. I was in high school, 17, 18. Now, this was on Sunday mornings. Now, I grew up in a church. My father's a pastor of a church. So every Sunday in the morning, we'd have to get up to get ready, get early, because we would pick up people to go to church on the way to church. And so there were times, so the Beatles Brunch, I'm going to make up a number because I don't remember if it was 7, but I think it was 8 a.m., 8 to 9 a.m. Now, 7 a.m. I was getting ready. I think we left the house maybe at 8:30. And back at that time, we had radios with cassettes. We had cassettes that were connected to the radios. So I would listen to this on this radio cassette player that I had, 100.3 every morning, 8 a.m., every Sunday morning, 8 a.m. And I would just listen to the Beatles. And that was my first introduction. Well, my first introduction to the Beatles were high school friends. But that's when I really got to hear all of their catalog, that whoever the disc jockey was, they would play every Sunday, 8 a.m. for an hour, the Beatles. So just one group, band, musician for an hour for a set period of time. So all you're hearing is their music. This is where Brunch Beats came from. I learned a lot about their catalog. I learned a lot about the character of the Beatles and, the kind of how because the guy would also insert sometimes, if he knew any, like the backgrounds of the stories, would talk about the stories. So this is where Brunch Beats came from. And this idea was planted in me at 18. I'm 40 now, which is a blessing. That's 22 years? 22 years ago is when this idea was planted, and then it manifested in 2021. So I just wanted to share that with you. I had a discovery. I wanted to share it. Peace, family. Do something great today. And you know what? Sometimes I think sometimes we don't sit back and just think about I'll say me. I don't sit back and think about where some of my creative ideas come from, because they don't come out of nowhere, out the sky. They come from, and so it's like it takes away the dispel the myth of what creativity is. Creativity is about just being aligned with your environment, and then you taking your environment and remixing it and figuring out how to put it together. And I just want people to 22 is your magic number, Algebra. Peace, brother. Peace to 40. Absolutely, peace to 40. Salute to you, bro. Thanks for popping in. Reginald, I see you. Thank you, Winter. Yeah, so just, creativity comes from experiences, family. So the thing I want to say is to live life, experience as much life as possible. Get out of your immediate comfort zone and live life, because these things all come together when they come together. You don't control that. All you control is you are the instrument to be used to share. But you got to get out there and get the experiences so you can take that and be that instrument. I mean, I don't know where this came from. I just thought about this now. But I'm thankful that I have it to receive it and share it with you all, because I'm learning for myself. Yes, creativity is a conversation with God in a way that other people can see and experience. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. The universe, we're all connected to universe. We're all connected. So whether you want to disconnect yourself or not, you are connected. Whether you recognize it or receive it, you are connected. So as I finish and close, thank you for those that stayed on to listen to this. But as I finish and close, I want to say that experience life. Experience life. These are the things that we're going to utilize either to to share, create, or appreciate. Maybe those things that you're reminding yourself from the past, so they're helping you to be the greatest of who you are today. However you want to look at it. Peace and love, family. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Black power always. And you have the power within yourself to affect change. You are great. The greatness is flowing through your veins. You just have to what? Exercise it. I'm Ryan Lucas, and I'll be back next week. Peace and love, fam.